Additional Jeffrey Epstein documents released. Meghan lived with him at Little St James Island. In what's expected to be a series of releases over the next several weeks, the names of a couple of former presidents and dozens more were revealed as associates of adultery trafficker Jeffrey Epstein. Among the more than 180 individuals named in 943 pages of unsealed court documents, which saw the federal court website crash for a while as the names become public, were Donald Trump and Bill Clinton. The numerous references to the men, as well as Britain's Prince Andrew, were unsurprising. To varying degrees, Trump and Clinton had long been publicly known to be associated with Epstein over the past decades. Much of it seems to name people and situations that have long been out there. For instance, in one January 2015 email, Maxwell laments the latest accusations against Epstein and worries about facing questions of what is my relationship to Clinton, Andrew, and so on. The court has just announced that the Epstein client list will not be released until at least January the 22nd, following the approval of Doe 107's request for a 30-day extension. We discovered big names on the list, including former President Bill Clinton, his estranged longtime aide Doug Band, Prince Andrew, Glenn Dubin, and the French modelling agent Jean-Luc Brunel. Will Meghan Markle be listed in the document? It's unclear, but Meghan's lawyer last month tried to bribe money to cover up her name. Now we know why Meghan Markle was asked to testify by Virginia Giuffre's lawyer. He said Miss Markle was a close companion to Prince Andrew, and therefore probably saw what he did. But in her husband's book, she didn't know who he was. Epstein spent most of his time at Little St James's Island off of St Thomas in order to take advantage of significant tax breaks. He was required to be there 180 days a year. A lot of the abuse took place there and his Palm Beach place, but he also had places in New York City, New Mexico, and Paris. A source close to an insider said that Meghan was at the island. It's not out of the realm of possibility that she could have been a procurer or recruiter. There were women in the documentary who brought girls in or introduced them to the circle. Remember, women on the list may not necessarily be victims, they could have been procurers like Maxwell herself. Page 204 in Virginia Giuffre's interview, whatever you call it, but page 204 says Prince Andrew, Jean-Luc Brunel, Bill Richardson, another prince's Saudi prince, who gave diamond earrings to Meghan Markle. If Meghan was involved with Epstein, she would definitely be there for the luxury and elite privilege and not give a crap about any of the young girls being trafficked. However, remember in Harry's book when he was painting Meghan to be an innocent 37-year-old who knew nothing about the royal family? Meghan says that she didn't recognise Prince Andrew, and Harry says she definitely never searched us. Could that be a dig at something, or is this a conspiracy? Meghan would never ask who anyone holding the Queen's purse was, unless she wanted to pretend to not know him.